Horry-Georgetown Technical College's Facebook Live Open House Week. I'm here with David Lewis, the chair of our engineering technology programs, which we have a ton of, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Tell me about the different programs we have to offer you, David.
We have 4 associate degree, 2-year programs: civil engineering technology, construction management technology, electronics engineering technology, and general engineering technology. We also have 4 certificates, 1 to 2 semester certificates. We have a CAD certificate, that's computer aided design certificate. We have a surveying certificate. We have a robotics certificate, and one of our hottest certificates, most popular, is electrical lineman certificate program. We actually are at the electrical lineman's training yard right now, and you can see some young students performing some tasks. This happens to be test week for the linemen, and they are working on their task list. They have 1 week to perform the task successfully and over a 4-day period. Our lead faculty for that program is Professor Scott Shoemaker. He is actually assisting some of the students right now. As he makes his way over, we may ask him some questions about the program more specifically.
Awesome, and we've got some students over here practicing their surveying skills as well.
Yeah, we try to have the most up-to-date software and equipment. So we've got a robotic total station, GPS units out there. These students are actually a part of a mixture of either surveying certificate or civil engineering technology program for the associate's degree. They are performing a few tasks right now, collecting some data out here at the training yard.
Talk to us a little bit. What's one of the really unique and cool things about our engineering programs is we're really to par with some of the best in the Southeast. Can you talk a little bit about your competition?
I would think the highlight, the easiest point to brag about Horry-Georgetown Tech is that we are the only 2-year school with what the students call an engineering club, but technically it's the American Society of Civil Engineers Club. All 4-year colleges typically have a club, a chapter, if you will, and there are typically in each city there's a local chapter. Then you have state chapters, and it's the American Society of Civil Engineers. ASCE is the acronym that it's most widely known for, and every year that allows the students to make the college experience more of a college experience and not just a 2-year spurt. They get to know the students. They have opportunities to collaborate with other colleges and even do some community support efforts. But in April, spring of every year, there's the Carolinas Conference competition, ASCE competition, that the students have an opportunity to partake in. We go out of town to the location. We are the only 2-year school in that conference. We compete with other 4-year colleges such as Duke, Citadel, Clemson, Georgia Tech, NC State, UNC Charlotte, everything in the Southeast. And they all have very prominent engineering programs. And not only do we compete with them, but we place. All right, we had a surveying competition this year and we placed 3rd place. We beat 9 or 10 other schools to place in that, brought a trophy home. And yeah, the trophy's nice, it sits on a shelf, but the students have such a great experience. They learn so much, and they're able to see what other schools are doing. We learn from each other, and it's really nice. So the atmosphere during the competition, yes, we're competing against one another, but every school's helping each other. We're sharing information, we're sharing equipment, we're sharing support tasks. It's very collaborative, and it's a great experience.
That's awesome. That's definitely something to brag about and to be proud of as a school. Talk to me a little bit about career opportunities and transfer opportunities.
Okay, transfer opportunities. We have articulation agreements with the Citadel, Clemson, Coastal Carolina, our neighbor. Regardless of if there's an articulation agreement in place, you can still transfer to. We have students at some of these right here wanting to transfer to UNC Charlotte. They transfer to Clemson. They transfer to University of South Carolina. We also have an articulation agreement with Old Dominion University, which that's an online effort there. Now, that allows a student to not only just have an associate's degree in civil engineering technology. You can go on and get a 4-year in civil engineering technology. You can get a 4-year in construction management. You can get a 4-year in civil engineering without the technology at the end. And then Coastal has an engineering program called Engineering Science, and with our 2+2 program, our general engineering students can move on to a 4-year there as well. So plenty of transfer opportunities. We have plenty of transfer courses, and it's a nice mixture and diverse group of students, and being able to meet their needs is a pleasure. Career opportunities. Let's see, in civil engineering, if you don't understand the sort of the industry behind civil engineering, it really sort of makes the world run as far as streets, drainage. The reason you can take a shower in the morning is because of a civil engineer. The reason everyone can flush the toilet is because of a civil engineer. We put all that together. So there are half a dozen to a dozen civil engineering firms in the area that are always looking for new designers, new project engineers to work, such as Castles Engineering. We work with Thomas and Hutton. Mead and Hunt is not just a local, but they're more of a national company that's here. You have some of the local firms such as Earthworks and Venture Engineering. In the construction area, we have partnered with D.R. Horton and Monteith Construction, Monarch, and actually one of our students here is currently working with Monarch. And what we do is we invite these employers in. They give small presentations, buy lunch for the students, and it really allows the student to see the diverse opportunity that there is in the area. A lot of people, including myself, when I was in school, I was just getting a degree. I had no idea the diverse opportunity having an engineering degree allowed me to, what the opportunities opened up for me. So it allows the student to really begin to digest what opportunities are there, and to not just see them, but speak with the industry. So these lunch and learns typically turn into a hire or two for our program. Part-time hires while they're finishing school, and they're all pleased to do it. Another huge way we connect with the industry is every spring we put on what's called Engineering Day. And so it's a fun day designed to connect not just our students with the industry, but we bring the high school students in from Horry-Georgetown County and try to connect not them, the high school students, with the school and show what we can offer to them. We have events such as AutoCAD, surveying event. We have a course where we build a wood truss bridge, and we test those bridges under a load for competition. We put together a high school student relay that's usually math and science oriented for them the high school students to compete. The electrical linemen put on a rodeo, and they perform, and it's always a nice part to see these guys climb up and down and see the equipment and what goes on. I'm sure we pass these guys on the highway all the time, and they have no idea what they do, but that's a fun part.
Do you have a date? Did you set a date yet for next year's Engineering Day?
We do have a date. I believe it's Wednesday, April the 18th.
Okay.
And so that's tentative. And fortunately, Horry County and Georgetown County's spring breaks line up together, and they are prior to Engineering Day. Good. So we should have a good turnout. Looking forward to that. We also have some robotic events. Our electronics engineering student built some robots, and they race them, and that's really fun. Fun to watch. So whether you're in school here or not, you're invited to come see that and be a part of that, and hopefully get introduced to a way to better your career with us.
Awesome. Well, I think we touched on some awesome points about our engineering program. Anything else you want to add?
I would just want to say that you can get an engineering education anywhere, but our faculty care, and I care, and you know, this is a long it's been a phrase that's been known forever, right? People don't really care how much you know, they want to know that you care. We take pleasure and not just investing into the students with engineering principles, but trying to develop men and women of character and integrity. We look for people to pour into that want to not just change what they can do mentally, but even develop things within their heart during their career here at HGTC, during their educational career here. It's a pleasure and a huge motivation to come to work every day, that I get to connect with people and connect with students and really build people up and pour into the lives of men and women. I don't take it lightly, and it's really a pleasure. That's the largest joy that I get, is being able to connect with a student, even with the ASCE competition. That's the highlight of my years, to be able to go and spend time with these students, and whether I'm teaching them how to construct something, or helping them learn to work together or overcome an obstacle and to be encouraged through that. It's a wonderful opportunity I have to be a part of this program here, and I would want to invite you, if you're interested at all, to give me a call. You can find my information on the HGTC website under the directory link, and the admissions process is easy. I'll help you get through it myself, but I want you to know that we care. We want to see your future advanced, and we want to see you accomplish your dreams.
That's awesome. Thank you, David. We're so lucky to have you as part of our team.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
You do a great job developing our students. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like and comment on this video to have your application fee waived, which will happen Monday of next week. Join us at 2 o'clock this afternoon. We'll be talking to some of our medical field industries. We're going to hear from EMT, phlebotomy, and our new respiratory care program. So I'll see you at 2 o'clock.